Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bayou Academy Football on YouTube. This is Mark Hargett along with Mike Portner. We're bringing you the first round playoff game tonight from Bayou Academy, where the Colts will be hosting Cathedral Green Wave in the first round. As I mentioned, Bayou comes in with a 8-2 overall record. Cathedral comes in at 4-6. And as I bring in Mike, again, this is playoff time. Regular season doesn't mean a whole lot right now, does it?
It really doesn't. And we're really kind of hoping that Bayou is ready to play tonight, because that record could be a little bit misleading. They played a couple pretty close games. I think maybe was it Central Hines that is also in the playoffs. Lost a heartbreaker by 1 point. So these guys can rise to the occasion if needed, and certainly being in the playoffs with nothing to lose would be a time to rise up, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. And again, like I said, regular season, Bayou's on a nice 4-game winning streak, but at the same time, you cannot take anything for granted in the playoffs.
No, you can't.
And hopefully they'll be ready. We're going to step aside just for a minute, and we're going to hear the prayer and the national anthem. You're listening to Bayou Football. And the national anthem be sang by Welcome back to Bayou Academy Football on a night that is 55 degrees, Mike, as I'm looking at my phone, 55 degrees.
I'm not sure where that phone is measuring it from, because it feels a little cooler than 55 out here tonight, and I guess it's the breeze.
About a 10-mile-an-hour breeze right now coming in from the northwest, but other than that, the field really looks like it's in really good shape, even after a little showers today and then yesterday.
It does. I think off at the edges where it drains, it may be a little bit wet, but middle of the field certainly looks good. Field looks great for this time of year as well. So I don't think that's going to be a big issue. As we were talking earlier, though, might be able to get that football wet just as it gets in contact with the grass. And if you're a passing team, which Cathedral seems to be, might play into it a little bit. But otherwise, conditions are pretty good for late October.
Teams are hitting the field. Cathedral has won the toss. They have deferred until the second half, so they will be kicking off to Bayou. Cathedral will go from our right to our left. Bayou, of course, will be going from left to right. Joseph Smith and Park Smith will be the twin tandem back at about the 5-yard line, and You know, Mike, we've seen some interesting kickoffs all year long to Bayou, and I'm wondering what's going to happen tonight.
I don't know. You know, teams have played it various ways. Short kicks, try to kick away to the end zone. So we'll just have to wait and see. I think we're anticipating, though, more of a standard straightaway kickoff. Wind might be helping Cathedral maybe just a bit, but not really. It's more blowing across the field. So we'll just have to wait and see how they play it. But there's a pretty good gap between the second line and the guys playing deep. So,
of course, Bayou lines up 5 along the 50-yard line, 4 more about the 35, and of course, far across the way is Jack Cartwright, which he has been catching the fair catches on those short kicks. So let's see where it comes out. We're just about ready for football here at Bayou Academy, a first-round playoff game. He does drive it deep, and it's going to be taken on a hop by Joseph Smith up to the 20, the 25, the 30, still on his feet at the 35, finally knocked off his feet at the 38. So that's where the Colts will take over at their own 38-yard line.
Really good job. It was a little bit of a tough bounce. Fielded it cleanly and came right up the field. So Bayou has it, as you mentioned, 1st and 10 from about the 37, 38-yard line.
Bayou will check their offensive unit on. Of course, Cathedral will line up their defensive team. They're led on defense by their 2 linebackers, Mike, Jordan Henry and Jack Whittington. They have the majority of the tackles, so we'll probably be calling their name quite a bit tonight. Bayou Academy will line up, come out in a 3 wide receiver formation set. Joseph Smith will take the first snap. He is in the shotgun. Now getting a call from the sidelines. We have no 25-second clock, so we're simply going to have to wait and depend on that back judge to give us a little bit of idea.
This must be some kind of play because they're all checking the wristbands.
In motion is a crossbuck play to Larson Ingram, straight up the middle over the 45 to the 47. He'll be very close to a first down on the first carry of the game.
I think well, from my vantage point, now they're going to say short, but
second down, and let's just call it a half a yard, but that's a nice opening play for the Colts.
A little bit of misdirection there, and good job by the left side of the offensive line, opening up a big hole.
We'll get to that starters in just a minute. This time it's inside handoff to Park Smith. He'll go over the 50 into the 48-yard line, and that will be a first down for the Colts. Joseph Smith will line up in quarterback. Larson Ingram is right beside him. And again, as we mentioned, he and Larson will kind of interchange at quarterback. Alfred Hill is a running back. Park Smith is a slot receiver. Will Burrows is a wide receiver. And also Jack Cartwright. Your offensive line has Alex Lopez, Brazier Cox, Lake Clark, Matthew Short, and Carter Connell. 1st and 10 for Bayou. Again, a low snap. This time it's picked up, though, however. And Ingram will barrel inside the 45 to about the 41. So a nice pickup of roughly about 6 yards on that first down.
Yeah, really just nice hard running and good job of getting that snap up off the ground and getting it to the running back cleanly. So, like you mentioned, a nice 6-yard gain. This is probably one of the very few times ever that Cartwright out there is on a defensive back that's as tall as he is. I mean, they have got more size in the DBs than they do really in the linebackers.
They really do. 2nd down and 4 to go. Again, in motion, inside handoff. This time, Larson's going to be knocked off his feet by Junkin, who comes in off the left defensive end spot. We'll be calling his name a little bit on the offensive side in a minute, as he's the backup quarterback, but also a wide receiver for Cathedral.
And apparently pretty good, I don't know if he's playing a linebacker right now or DB, but he was certainly in on that play and kind of held him to no gain.
Absolutely. He got the quick jump. 3rd down and 4 yards to go for Bayou. They have crossed midfield. They're at the 41-yard line. This time Joseph Smith is going to take it himself. He's going to get drugged down by the collar at about the 37. He'll be very close to the first down. I really can't tell from here if he's got it or not. That was very close to a horse collar, wasn't it, Mike?
I thought that it exceeded a horse collar, to be honest with you, the way his head jerked down.
First down.
First down, though.
First down has been earned by the Colts. That's their second first down. on the first drive of the game. 9.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. There is no score as the first drive has commenced here. Two wide receivers, again, an inside handoff to Larson. He'll slide inside the 35, well, right up to about the 35.
Yeah, but looks like they're going to mark him just inside, so really just a very short gain there.
Very basic so far for Bayou. They're just, looks like they're just trying to establish a little bit of a running game, straight up the middle, kind of get a feel for what Cathedral's going to do.
And everyone's saying that first play showed a little bit of misdirection, but after that it really has not been. It's just really been a little bit between the tackles, and that play a little bit outside tackle, but you know, as you mentioned, just really basic.
2nd and 9, a three-man front. This time Joseph Smith goes back to throw. He's going to be flushed out. Now he does throw it down the right sideline, incomplete.
I think probably a good choice there to just kind of throw it away, I think.
Yeah, I think he had a little daylight had he chosen to run, and that's really not like Joseph to pass up a running opportunity.
Well, it's not. I kind of thought, you know, flushing him out of the pocket might have been the biggest mistake that Cathedral could make. But he did try to throw it, so we got 3rd down and a long 9 here.
Ball is at the 35-yard line of Cathedral territory. Bayou's wearing their black jerseys tonight with the blue numbers. 3rd and long for the Colts. This time he's going to hand it off. Nope, Larson Ingram's going to take it himself and get tripped up. Gets very close to the 30, but he'll be short of the first down, of course. So Bayou will have a decision to make here on 4th down.
Well, I got to believe this is go zone. Really too far to try to kick any kind of field goal, and really too close to punt.
Ball is at the 30, and it has to get to about the 27 or 26. So it's a good solid 4 yards, I would say.
It is.
4th and 4 for Bayou. Going to bring a wide receivers a little bit tighter formation. Joseph Smith now is the quarterback. He's looking to throw it. He does throw it out. Bass is caught. 25-20. Alford Hill on the catch, and that's a conversion on 4th down. Nice play.
A very nice play. Just kind of swung out into the flat, and very nice throw and catch. Hit him in stride. Alford took the ball and headed up the field. Nice clutch 4th down play.
Ball is marked at the 16-yard line. Bayou on the move, having picked up back-to-back first downs on the drive. Getting a play that's being called in from the sideline, so there's a little bit of a delay here. Larson Ingram is the running back alongside Joseph Smith. 1st and 10 for the Colts. This time Joseph takes it himself inside the 15, the 10, down to about the 7. So a nice run again on 1st down. Just put it in his belly, faked to Larson Ingram, and took it himself.
Yeah, kind of, again, probably reading maybe a tackle or defensive end. Saw what he liked and took it up the field. So another nice gain, picked up about 9 yards.
I'd like to have those second ones versus second 9.
Absolutely.
2nd down and about a yard to go for the Colts. Joseph Smith again sends Park Smith in motion, going to try to go the jet sweep, going to the corner, touchdown Bayou and Park Smith. Park just turned it on, used his speed, got to the corner, and put it in the end zone.
When he got to the corner, there was no catching him, so very nice play. You know, Bayou kind of working between the tackles there, and then all of a sudden takes it out wide, and just a nice combination of plays that we've seen called on that drive.
8-yard touchdown run by Park Smith. Used a little jet sweep, as we've seen much of the year. They're very successful with it. William Wessel has checked in to do the extra point attempt, and he drills it. It's good. 6:59 to play, quarter number 1. Bayou scores on their first drive. Let's take a break. We'll come back with the Bayou Academy kickoff. You're listening to Bayou Football on YouTube.
It would just be nice if you had somebody that could just kind of chip it to the 20.
That's right.
You know, just
Welcome back to Bayou Academy football, 7-0. Colts got exactly, Mike, what they wanted on that drive. They took the opening kickoff, ran it back to their own 38-yard line, had a 62-yard drive, four first downs on the drive, and got exactly what you wanted out of it.
And again, really haven't shown a whole lot in that first drive, and everything they did was pretty effective.
2 passes thrown, 1 complete, 1 incomplete, and again, you're exactly right. It's going to be interesting to see. William Wessel is actually kicking off, and Patrick has done a lot of kicking off, but William Wessel is actually going to kick off here the first time. Ball is teed up at the 40. He's going to pooch it a little bit. High kick is going to be taken at the 27-yard line, and the returner runs it up to about the 32 or so before he's gang tackled by the Colts of Bayou.
A little bit of reminiscent of rugby right there. It's kind of in a big scrum. But an effective kick, I think. That's kind of just exactly what we wanted. Very little run back on that.
Ball will be marked at the 33-yard line, so Bayou started from their own 38, and Cathedral will start from their own 33. Cathedral throws the ball more so than they run the ball.
Yeah.
And very oddly, and I'll tell you in just a second, one thing here, they start in, and oddly, they go right up the middle with it. So they proved me wrong.
Let's see if they catch us napping, I guess. But yeah, it looks like, really, if you look at yardage, it's probably 2/3 passing, maybe 1/3 running as far as yardage is concerned. That may be a bit misleading.
No, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Noah Russ is the quarterback. And the leading running back is Caden Batiste.
That's a neutral zone violation there.
It'll be the first penalty of the night. Ironically, Mike, both teams average 304 yards per game. Both teams. Now, they take a different route to get there.
Yeah, that is unusual.
Bayou on the season, rushing is 177 a game, passing 127, and then Cathedral 188 per game in the air, passing, and then 116 on the ground. So different routes to get there, but they both average about the same thing. 2nd down and 4 yards to go after the 5-yard penalty. Inside handoff, he got it, takes it down, bumps around the outside, and he's still going, finally bumped out of bounds at the 45. And that is Caden Batiste.
Was that Batiste? Because he's seemed to be their most overused running back. So
he is their leading rusher.
We'll see a lot of him, I do believe. Nice run, got around the edge and turned it up the field and made a nice gain out of that.
They've got 3 wide receivers that they primarily use. Number 4 is Harper Jones. Christian Wright, however, number 1, which is far across the way, he is their leading receiver, both in terms of yardage, touchdowns, etc. In the slot, you also got Paxton Junkin. This time Russ is going back to throw. Fumble on the football. But no, Cathedral got it.
Cathedral on it, but nice hard rush there by Bayou, and that's going to be about maybe an 8 or 9 yard loss.
Good pressure that time put on by Alford Hill. It was again force that fumble.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right there, loss of 7, as you mentioned. So it'll be 2nd down and 17 to go for Cathedral. As we mentioned, they do like to throw it. They like to spread the field. And again, here's a number 10. I'm like you, Mike. I don't have a number 10 on my roster for them. All right, here we go. Russ takes the inside handoff again. He'll get about 4 yards. Oh, he went down very, very awkwardly.
Yeah, he did. That
did Batiste. He's getting up, though, under his own power.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, not limping or anything, so. Yeah, like you said, it's just sort of an awkward-looking tackle, so I'm glad he was able to get up with no apparent injury.
Brandon Parker there to make the tackle. Bayou hopes they'll loosen up their secondary a little bit here on 3rd and long.
That was holding.
This time Russ knows it down there. Ball's going to be incomplete. He skips it to his intended wide receiver, Harper Jones. No harm, no foul, I guess, Mike.
Well, I guess, but in any event, we've seen a couple of awkward-looking passes, and again, I mean, you kind of wonder, is it just a little bit of a wet football or whatever? But that didn't look too good.
No, Noah Ross was going back to his left. He kind of threw it against his body, though, so that may have a little bit of something to do with that.
Exactly right.
4th down, 14 to go for Cathedral. They do pick up 1 first down, but now they're looking at a punting situation. And of course, Bayou's got a couple of safeties back about the 15-yard line. 4th and 14. A good snap from center. He does get the punt away. It's a high kick, and everybody's probably going to just get away from it. It is going to hit and fall dead at about the 13-yard line.
I mean, it just stopped dead right there.
Like a good wedge there, wasn't it?
It was.
But I can't hit that.
So again, tonight, you know, a punt that's up in the air is going to be very difficult to field just because of that wind that's blowing across the field. So I'm kind of glad we just sort of back away from that, live to fight another day.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that either. I mean, could be a little wet. Now, we don't really know about the ball, if it's wet or not. It doesn't look to be wet, but the field really, it looks really good shape.
The track is good.
4:15 to play. We're in the first quarter. Bayou leading 7-0 and has the ball at their own 14-yard line. Here again, it's a jet sweep to Park Smith. He's going to be tangled up and actually going to lose a couple of yards. He had a blocker out there in front, and the defender played it very well and just kind of jammed it up and just did not allow Park to get outside.
I think that was Jake Hairston that was on that tackle, and you're right, he played it very well.
He'll lose a couple of yards, he being Park Smith and Bayou, so the Colts will be looking at a 2nd down and 12 at their own 12-yard line.
Now we need a couple of first downs just to kind of get out of that field position hole that we're in.
This time Joseph Smith does take it himself up to the 20, got a little daylight to the 25, the 30, pushed out of bounds. That's very borderline right there. But
yeah, just leave him alone. He's out of bounds. Don't touch him.
Yeah, that was kind of borderline, and
I agree.
No harm, but still.
Yeah, but there's no reason for it either.
Yeah, it really was not, and the official was looking right at it, so he had a good plain view of it. First down is earned. Again, Joseph Smith on his legs has given Bayou a little bit of field position here.
And I'll tell you, that time the offensive line, the hole was gaping. I mean, it was huge.
Yeah, it'd be pretty difficult to throw a ball right here, I would think. Inside handoff to Larson Ingram over the 40 to the 44. And I say that because the wind is blowing directly now from the west. And
yeah,
it's
it sure looks like it's turned
breeze.
Around a little bit, doesn't it, Mark?
You look at that flag down there, Mike. I agree. It's really whipping up. Gain of 8 by Larson Ingram. Again, what you like to see. 2nd down and 2 yards to go for Bayou.
Jay Lewis checking in this time on the offensive side. Wearing the number 13.
Yep, 13. Larson will get a break. Alford Hill is the wingback. He's over to the right off the right tackle. Again, inside handoff. Nope, Joseph's going to take it himself. Going to be bottled up this time, however. He's going to lose some yardage. He's going to lose some yardage back to the 40. A little extracurricular activity there.
Yeah, I was kind of watching that.
A little chippy out there, isn't it? Loss of a few yards back there. Put it back to the 40-yard line. This will bring up a 3rd and a really good solid long 6 yards for Bayou. Maybe 7.
Maybe 7.
Ball is actually marked closer to the 39 than the 40. It's on the right hash mark, going left to right as you see this. This time a handoff to Larson Ingram. He'll try to get it out. He's over the 45 to the 47. He should have enough for the first down.
He should have enough, which is really important. Again, Mark, as you pointed out, the way this wind has changed, trying to punt up into that wind we're not going to get a whole lot out of it. So
that was not a great spot.
That was a horrible spot. But they are marking first down.
I can't believe. First of all, the spot I didn't think was very good, and then I'm just really surprised they didn't measure that.
Yeah, I mean
looking far across the way, but there again, I'm not the officials.
No.
1st and 10, and I don't want to be. They have a hard job. All right, 1st and 10 for the Colts. Again, this side handoff inside to Park Smith. Got a little daylight. Hill should have another first down as he goes over midfield and finally knocked off his feet at the 40.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark it just outside the 40. Maybe more like the 41, but nice play. Kind of got lost up in there with all the linemen and the big bodies. And next thing you know, he's kind of squirted out down the field and made a very nice gain out of it.
Another fresh set of downs for Bayou. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Bayou leading 7-0 over Cathedral. Cathedral's from South. They're from Natchez, a school that's been around a long time. Again, this is Joseph Smith. He'll follow his blockers. He puts his head down to the 35, and finally he's slung down at about the 35.
Another way is to get rid of these jerseys. You can't rip them, because that's the second one. He's been kind of tackled by the jersey when he was just about to break loose. And as you mentioned, Mark, Cathedral's been around since, I think we looked at 1847.
Yeah, I don't think they've been playing football quite that long.
Since football hadn't been invented yet.
But they have been there quite a long time. So, and this is the first meeting, by the way, between these two schools. They've never met. Cathedral does have one state championship, though, a few years ago while they were playing public school back around, I don't know, 13, 14, something like that. Joseph Smith again putting his head down and gets to the 30, and he should be very close again to another first mark. Yeah.
I mean, they're giving him right at the 30-yard line.
Well, if that's the case, I don't know.
Well, they marked him just short.
I don't know. Field must be off. Gotta be. No, they're gonna measure it.
Yeah, we can.
And you're looking right down the field. I don't have that angle, so I can't tell. But it just looks like from here, if it's at the 40 and that's at the 30, it just looks like common sense would tell you that's a first down. Because I don't always have common sense either. So 8 seconds to play in the first quarter. Very briskly moving first quarter.
Yeah, because very little passing, a lot of it on the ground. So time is moving very quickly.
Well, they will stretch the chains out, and let's see what the officials come up with.
It looks like he got it.
He got it about a half a yard.
Yeah. Give everybody an opportunity to catch their breath. Now, this is a good way to get the chain gang on TV, right?
Oh, well.
There's got to be a reason.
I guess.
So first down has been earned, and
okay, 30-yard line. I don't know. I think they'll start this clock back, I believe. Yep. I don't know if Bayou will get a playoff. I don't think
or do they want to
nah.
with changing the wind direction? Yeah, they're coming on off, so that'll be the end of the first quarter.
All right, 1 quarter in the books, Mike. Bayou 7 and Cathedral nothing. Let's take a short break and we'll be back. You're listening to Bayou Academy Football. Welcome back to Bayou Academy Football. We enter the second quarter. This is Mark Hargett along with Mike Portner. Bayou leading 7-0 and trying to add another touchdown or put a little cushion in that lead as we start the second quarter. 1st and 10 Bayou at the Cathedral 30-yard line. Inside handoff to Jay Lewis. He goes over the 25 to the 22-yard line. So again, a nice hard inside run by Jay Lewis.
Yeah, really just kind of running off left tackle. And as you mentioned, nice hard run and picked up about what, 8 yards?
About 8 yards.
Yeah.
Second down, we'll call it 2 yards to go from the 22. Bayou's had the ball. This is their second offensive possession. They scored on the first. And Cathedral, of course, has only had it one time so far. They had one first down, but that's all. Second down, 2 yards to go for Bayou. They're going from right to left here in the second quarter. Joseph Smith now will be throwing the ball in the middle of the field. Ball is dropped. Oh, he had him open and just couldn't hang on to it. Might have could have run that one too, Mike.
I think he could have run it about as far as he threw it. But the pass was there. Unfortunately, just not able to hang on to it. So third down and about 2 to go. It got to be 4 down territory. I would just,
yeah, I would think so too.
I would just take the shortest point and, go ahead and earn this first down.
I know Alford had it in his hand, just couldn't hang on to it.
Yep.
The crowd is amazed by the flying seagull, here, and that's I don't think I've ever seen a seagull around here this far. This time, double reverse coming to Park Smith, and back to Joseph Smith to the 20, to the 15. Going to be run out of bounds. A double reverse that time, Mike.
We haven't run much misdirection, so we decided to keep up with it on one play. So
I guess they're so used to seeing Park Smith in motion with that jet sweep that he decided, hey, let me throw it to somebody else.
It's a nice wrinkle off of that. Something that we've run all year long. Kind of a different look.
Ball is inside the 10, so it's first down and goal to go for the Colts at the 9-yard line. Joseph Smith takes the snap, rolls to his right, throws to the back of the end zone, incomplete. Alford Hill was the intended receiver. He was a little off balance, Mike, when he threw that one, but couldn't catch up to it.
Yeah, it seemed a little bit of traffic there.
It looked like Bayou was intent on trying to put the ball in the air here.
Well, at least making them think that we are. Maybe that's as good as, almost as good as catching the pass itself, as if they're thinking about it and have to defend against it.
Yep. Second down on the incomplete pass. Second down and goal to go at the 9. 11:05 to play in quarter number 2. Bayou 7, Cathedral nothing. Joseph Smith's in the backfield. This time he inside handoff to Larson Ingram. He slides inside the 5, still churning his feet. Get down to about the 4 before he is finally drugged down by a couple of different Cathedral linebackers.
Mark, as we talk, the Cathedral ball players are lanky and athletic, but not a lot of bulk to them. I kind of like our chances of just our offensive line lined up against them and just follow them in.
Yeah, and I think you've seen that evident, Mike, in the first 2 drives. Bayou's been intent to just plow forward. Got a good offensive line, does Bayou. They're going to take advantage of the oversize here. Third down and goal to go. Ball's at the 4. Joseph Smith, low snap from center. He pitches it forward to Park Smith. Can he get to the corner? I don't think he can this time.
Now they're going to give him
down at the 1.
Yeah.
I thought the official threw up a touchdown.
But yeah, I think he's just trying to say, okay, I've got it, and it's here at the 1 yard.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mike. He did get tied. I thought he was short, too. Fourth and goal to go at the 1 yard line. Obviously 4 down territory here, no question about that.
Yep.
As the Colts try to punch it in inside the 10-minute mark. Bayou leading 7-0 and trying to add more. Joseph Smith along with Larson Ingram side by side in the backfield, about 4 yards deep. Snap will come to Joseph. He'll try to get it in the end zone.
And he should.
Touchdown, Bayou Academy and Joseph Smith. A 1 yard touchdown plunge extends the lead to 13-0.
That was really a good job there. And from our vantage point, right tackle, right guard opened up a very nice hole for him to get through. So excellent job there by the offensive line to give him that touchdown.
And a good job by Joseph picking up the low snap.
Yeah, and following that and seeing the hole.
William Wessel was trot on. It was a low snap from center. However, he drills it through. There's a penalty marker. There was a little, I thought they were offside.
I thought they were way offsides, and let's kind of see what they call.
There's a late penalty flag that did come in. I don't know.
There's several.
Have you seen an indication?
No. Let's see what they're coming over here to talk to the coach.
Yeah. 9:36 to play. Okay, let's step aside and we'll come back and we'll see if we can get any kind of success on the penalty. All right, 9:36 to play. Bayou 14 and Cathedral nothing. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back to Bayou Academy. 9:36 to play in the second quarter. Bayou's extended its lead with a 1-yard touchdown run by Joseph Smith. 14-0, Bayou now leads. Patrick Wessel now, the sophomore, will tee it up at the 40-yard line and kick it. He's going to kick it somewhat deep. It's going to be falling, and nope, it's going to be caught at the 15, up to the 20, to the 25. Got a little daylight to the 30. Going to finally be. Can he get run out of bounds? Yeah, he finally got run out of bounds on the far side, but a nice return by Batiste.
Yeah, that's as he. I think we want to keep it away from him.
Absolutely,
because he absolutely knows what to do with it.
I kept thinking he was going to be out of bounds over there, but
well, he eventually did. But you know that man. So it's going to be marked down at about the fort at Bayou 49.
He did get it to Bayou territory, as you mentioned, Mike, and maybe that's why we've been pooch kicking.
Oh, yeah, maybe bounce that thing along the ground or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, he took that and knew exactly what to do with it.
So Cathedral certainly has their best field position of the night.
Yep.
This is their second offensive possession. They already trail 14-0 to Bayou. Noah Russ is the quarterback. He takes a low snap and hands it off to Batiste, who picks his way up for a couple of yards before he's hauled down by several Bayou Academy Colts.
You know, as we mentioned with the change in the ends of the field, now Cathedral's going back into the teeth of the wind.
Yes, they are.
Might make that passing game a little bit more difficult for them.
J.R. Eisler there to make the stop. It's a 4-man defensive front for Bayou. 2 linebacker set. This time Russ is looking to throw. Now he's going to be flushed out of the pocket and going to be slammed down behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Jay Lewis on the tackle there. And about a loss of maybe 3 yards back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's right. If I told you if I asked you who the leading tackler on Bayou Academy's team, who would you say if you had to guess?
Right off the top of my head, I'd say Alfred Hill.
I would too. It's Jay Lewis.
Jay Lewis, I'm not surprised.
It's really, really tight. Jay Lewis and Alfred Hill are really battling there for a number of tackles, but they have both been very, very instrumental all year long.
Yes, they have.
3rd down and about 10 yards to go for Cathedral. Somebody's calling timeout.
Timeout. Cathedral called timeout.
They did. Cathedral has called a timeout. 8:13 to play in quarter number 2. That'll be their first timeout. And 14-0 is the score from Bayou leading Cathedral. Let's step aside. We'll give it just a quick water break and we'll come back. You're listening to Bayou Academy Football. Welcome back to Bayou Academy Football. 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Ball is at the 49-yard line in Bayou territory. Russ, the quarterback, throws it out of the backfield. It's caught at the 45 and trying to make his way to the first down. He won't get there is Harper Jones. He'll be a couple of yards short of the first down, maybe 3 yards short, Mike.
Yeah, it looks like they've got a mark. Well, yeah, good 3 yards short.
Yeah, and I'm wondering here what Cathedral's going to do. They've only had the ball 2 times and they've got a couple of first downs, but that's all so far. So Bayou defense has played very well so far.
Yeah, this is you're kind of in a bad position because, again, you really don't want to punt back up into that wind, so they are going to go for it.
They are going to go for it. 4th down. You got a man in the slot that's wide open across the way. I hope somebody gets over there.
There we go.
4th down and 3 yards to go. Russ takes the snap. He's going to pitch it out to Batiste. He'll pick up the first down at the inside the 40. So a nice first down earned. Going to the short side of the field. Just a little quick option.
I'm not sure if there wasn't a little bit of holding out there at the point of attack, but in any event, he did pick up the first down. So,
yes, he did. Ball's marked at the 37-yard line. So he goes from the 49 where they got the ball to the 37. So first down has been earned by Cathedral. They're going left to right here. Russ, the quarterback, he's in the shotgun. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to be flushed out. And can he get away? No, he does get away, but incomplete. That's a nice job of escapability that time by Noah Russ.
It sure was. I'm not quite sure how he did that, and was able to get off a pretty decent little pass. So all for naught, 2nd down and 10, but really an escape artist back there on that play.
He's a pretty good sized kid too. He's listed at 6'2", 188 pounds, and he's a junior. So he'll be back next year. His top wide receiver is Christian Wright, number 1. And that's who he just threw to just then.
All these Cathedral kids almost have the same build. They all seem relatively tall and lanky, and kind of good athletic look.
Taking a lot of time here.
Yeah, we are, and I'm not sure. I think the 20-second clock's more like a 50-second clock.
I mean, really? What was the delay there?
I don't know. I mean,
clock was running.
Trying to get a play.
It wasn't running.
Well, you would have thought it was.
Well, I mean, it's incomplete pass.
Yeah. 2nd
down, 10 yards to go. Inside handoff to Batiste. He's got a little daylight inside the 30, still on his feet to the 25, still churning, and now he's going to be surrounded by some Colts. But he had a huge hole.
Yes, he did.
That'll be a 1st down earned by Cathedral. Nothing fancy there. He got that football, advanced it down to about the 24-yard line. So now Cathedral certainly has got their best drive going of the night. 1 running back, that is Batiste. He's going to hand it off to him again. Workhorse, he's going to get over the left side and picks up a nice gain on 1st down. Nice cutback that time by Batiste.
It was. I mean, he's probably their most versatile back. I think, kind of looking at statistics, he's also a good receiver as well. But he's been running the ball really good this drive.
9 yards. Russ is throwing it to the end zone. Back of the end zone. Can it be played?
It should be intercepted.
Intercepted by Jack Cartwright. That's not the one you need to throw to.
Yeah, and that ball hung on him like you might anticipate, throwing up into that breeze. And, their wide receiver's about as tall as he is, but certainly not any taller. Jack had great position on that. Really did. Had his head turned around, saw the ball all the way, and made a nice catch. So Bayou escapes that drive by Cathedral.
No doubt about it. 2nd down and 1 yard to go, too, Mike.
I get it. I mean, well, that may be the time to go to the end zone so that you can come back with 3rd and 1, but maybe not that particular throw.
Well, I would just question a little bit because they were having so much success on the ground. Anyhow, Bayou takes over. This time, Larson throws the ball to Jack Cartwright. He cannot hold on. He had it a little bit behind him, but he had his hands on it, just couldn't hold it on. That was a nice pass that time by Larson Ingram.
It was. Boy, I tell you, both teams have been very successful running the football, so I'm wondering why we're trying so hard to throw it.
I do not know.
So 2nd down and 10.
It is an incomplete pass, as you mentioned, Mike, and I don't, of course he was open.
He was open. It was a good throw.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. This time Larson's got, I believe that's Alford. No, is that Alford Hill right beside him? I can't tell right now, these dark black jerseys. Joseph Smith comes around to the 25, up close to the 30.
Now see that?
It's a little late there.
A little late and about a yard out of bounds.
Yeah.
I don't quite understand that.
Well, anyhow, runs out of bounds. Did he get the 1st down? I think he did.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
they
did get the first down. I know the Bayou student body is not entirely happy with that lack of a call. But
yeah, I mean, it just is. I mean, he is out of bounds, and you get hit. And it's
1st and 10 for Bayou. Ball's at the 31-yard line. Joseph Smith was in the slot formation that time. Here's an inside handoff. Alford Hill just slings him off to the 35, to the 38. Just hard lap running right there.
Alford's looking to take out a little revenge, don't you think?
I think so.
And I'd let him run it again.
I think I might too, Mike. I agree with you. That was just a solid, hard, get out of the way run.
Yep.
Boy.
I like that. I don't think we have to worry about Bayou's intensity tonight.
No, I don't either. Second down and 3 yards to go. Ball's at the 38-yard line in Bayou territory. They're going from right to left, as we mentioned. This time, Larson looking to throw. Now he's going to reverse his field, looking for a block. Does pick it up. Now he's going to be, his feet going to slip out from under him, and that's probably a good thing because I believe we were fixing to get a block in the back.
Yeah, so
and we would have earned that one.
that time the field did get him a little bit wet, but third down and 8.
Yeah.
Again, guys, I like the running game right now.
Third down and about 8 yards to go, as you mentioned, Mike. Got to get to about the 41-yard line to keep this drive going. 5 minutes to play in the first half. Bayou leading 14-0 over Cathedral. This time Joseph Smith will take the snap in the shotgun. He'll look back to throw. He got a man out here open. It's Larson Ingram over to the 40, the 45, the 50. Finally gets drugged down at the 48. But that will be a first down for the Colts.
That one worked like a charm. And I mean, you talk about being wide open out in the flat. He was.
You're right, Mike. Nobody picked up Larson coming out of the backfield. Just kind of safety valved it out there, but there was no hesitation by Joseph Smith to get it to him.
There was not a nice thrown ball, got to him on time and allowed him to turn it up the field and get some extra yards.
First down for the Colts. The ball is snuck a couple of yards deep into Cathedral territory at the 48. This time Joseph calls his own number. He fumbles the football though, and I believe Cathedral
has it.
Yes, Cathedral has recovered the fumble at the 46.
Paxton
so that'll
Junkin
be a turnover. That'll be a turnover. Now each team has one. Cathedral, had an interception before, and now the Colts turn it over on a fumble. So, tit for tat, I guess. However, let's see if Bayou can come back now with a defense to hold them out of the end zone. Ball will be marked at the 46-yard line after the fumble. They'll take over at that point. Russ, the quarterback, throws it out. First down, called at the 41. There's a fumble. There's a fumble. Ball on the ground, but he's calling him down. The official's calling him down. So that's where he will be. That was Christian Wright on the reception. A couple of Bayou players held him up. It looked like inside the field of play, and the ball did come out.
It did.
I don't know that Christian Wright ever went down, did he?
I don't think so.
Well, second down and 2 yards to go. Hand off to Batiste inside. He'll get the first down as he slides to the 42.
Batiste, he's a good-looking running back, and I mean, he runs hard as well.
And he's not a big guy. He's only about 170 pounds, but he's 6'2".
Yeah.
So he's kind of misleading, but he's 6'2", 170 is what he's listed at. First down earned by Cathedral. Ball is at the 43-yard line in Bayou territory. Again, handoff to Batiste. He won't get anything this time. He'll be hit in the backfield by Alford Hill.
Yeah, nowhere to go that time.
Here's a penalty marker after the play. Now, we don't need any unsportsmanlike yakking here, and I'm afraid the Colts, I don't know if they're guilty of that or not. Let's just see. A flag was thrown. Probably going to be some kind of personal foul or unsportsmanlike against somebody, and I don't know.
I have a feeling the second guy gets caught.
Well, I think you're maybe right. Carter Connell is checked off, and that may very well be against him. I don't know, but they will mark off a penalty against the Colts, and it'll be a 15-yard variety, so that's a very hurtful penalty there.
Yeah, that one hurts.
3:34 to go in the first half. Clock is stopped, of course, with the penalty. That'll move the ball down to the 32-yard line, where Cathedral will have a fresh set of downs. They're marching from our left back to our right here in the second quarter. Batiste is the running back alongside Russ in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Batiste. He's trying to swing outside. He does have the corner. Can he make a man miss?
No.
He cannot. Here's a late flag here.
And that may be on Cathedral.
Well, let's see.
I don't know. I mean, it's way after the play.
Do you want me to bring it down?
Park. They're hollering for Park. Let's see. I have not seen an indication. holding against Cathedral. They were waiting to get Coach Godfrey's attention so he could accept the penalty or decline it, which obviously he accepted it. Yeah, that was a pretty good takedown now right there. I believe that was.
And there's been a little bit of
Galladay,
that.
I believe. He held Galladay on the ground.
Yep,
And that's hard to do.
Well, I think there's been a little bit of that kind of going on all along, and I think that's why it's gotten a little bit chippy.
So that moves the ball back to the 44-yard line. That'll be first and I guess 20 yards to go. It seemed like a longer than 20 to me, but here's a little inside screen, incomplete. Covered up pretty well that time by Bayou.
It was a good rush, but I also think that we had pretty good coverage on the intended receiver. One thing I don't like is looks like Joseph Smith over here on the sideline, kind of in a little bit of pain. So that's something we're going to have to keep a watch on.
Oh, I see. Yep. Second down. That's more than 20 yards, I believe.
Oh yeah.
That's
looks
about
like
25. Yeah, second and 25 to go for Cathedral. Ball is back at the 44-yard line. It is in Bayou territory, however. Man in motion from right back to left. Russ hands it off to, they've got a good little lane to run, 15, 20 yards. Again, Batiste is just, it's kind of deceiving. He kind of lopes out there, Mike, and then he finds a hole and he hits up through it. That's a nice game for
It is.
Cathedral.
They kind of load up that left side or whatever side he's going to run with the man in motion and get him to kind of stop outside the tackle and has one more body out there to block. And he just kind of follows that around.
Third down and about 6 yards to go. Again, same exact play. This time Batiste cuts it up a little sooner. He won't get the first down, but it'll be a fourth and very short for Batiste.
Yep, and certainly again, 4 down territory here.
Oh yeah, he picked up about 5 yards.
So fourth and a yard.
Fourth and a yard to go. 2.5 minutes to play until halftime. Russ
Timeout Cathedral, it looks like.
Yes, they have decided to call their second timeout. It'll come with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the half, Mike. 14-0 Bayou, but that lead a little bit in jeopardy right now.
Yes, it is. Really big play right here. See if Bayou can get the ball back.
While we got just a second, let's talk about some of the other games tonight. This is the first round of the playoffs. Some other first round games that involve some teams certainly that we're familiar with. Pillow Academy has traveled down to Central Hines tonight. Also, St. Joseph Catholic out of Madison have traveled. They're playing Simpson Academy, and then Lamar travels over to Starkville Academy. So the winner of the Starkville-Lamar game plays Heritage. That will be interesting in the second round if Starkville wins. The winner of the Simpson-St. Joe game plays Oak Forest. The winner of this game, of course, plays Copiah. And the winner of the Pillow Central Hines game will go over to Leak Academy to play.
We had a score on that Pillow game. They were down 14-7.
Who was?
Pillow was.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
Fourth down and a yard to go. Inside handoff to Batiste.
He did not get it.
I don't know if he did or not, Mike. That's going to depend on the spot.
No, they're giving it to Bayou. They're not giving it to Bayou. Bayou held, and if they didn't think that Batiste was going to get the ball, but huge play by Bayou right there. With 2 minutes and 16 left in this quarter.
Now that's if you had any a little bit of guts, you'd have thrown it.
Yeah.
But there again, Bayou was crashing, and that's the play. I mean, that's the call.
Yeah, you got to know that's where it's going to go, or at least take that away.
Yeah, I agree. That is the call. No question. Bayou gets the ball back. They have averted another dodged a bullet, I guess you might say. This time Larson Ingram stands in at quarterback. We've put it on the ground. Let's get on the ball, somebody. Ball kind of slipped out of Larson's hand, but he was able to at least recover it. We only got a couple of minutes to go here in the first half.
Yeah, might try to let this run out because Cathedral's called 2 of their 3 timeouts that I'm aware of.
They have.
And so they can't stop the clock much.
Bayou, of course, does have their full alignment, or allotment, I guess I should say, of timeouts, but they probably would be happy to get into the clubhouse 14-0.
After that play, I'm kind of thinking that as well.
Second down, there was a loss of 3 on that play, so it's second down and 13. Let's don't be crazy out here. Jack Cartwright does catch a bubble screen. He gets up to the 30, going to be run out of bounds. I tell you, there we go. We finally get a flag for a late hit, and that was probably
the most minor of them.
It probably was.
It just was a push in the back. But again, these guys are out of bounds.
They're well out of bounds.
Yeah, and there's just no reason for it. So that could, all of a sudden now those timeouts become kind of important. If this is going to be a 15-yard mark-off.
Yeah, you're right. Look, we hate to criticize officials, but, you know, at the same time, you just have to really wonder about that sometimes.
This is the third one that's been real obvious. And they may be a little bit ticky, but it's not really intent. It's just whether or not you hit the guy out of bounds. I didn't mean to hurt him, well, but you hit him out of bounds.
Yeah.
So that's pretty clear cut.
1st and 10, Bayou. Ball is at the 45-yard line. It's now in the Cathedral's territory. So you're right, Mike. You may want to take a shot. You have all 3 of your timeouts in 1:27 on the clock. This time Larson, though, he takes it straight up the middle, Alfred Hill. Very short gain. He'll pick up a couple of yards. Yeah, the ball did come out. They did come out, but I believe they ruled him down. Mike.
Yeah, I think so.
Bayou now has asked for their first timeout. And you know, we let about 7 seconds run off the clock there. This guy on the left side, he was calling the timeout right here. He had called it 4, 5, 6 seconds earlier before the referee got his attention, before he got the referee's attention. 1:11 is on the clock. Bayou still has 2 timeouts to go. I think Alfred dropped that ball too, Mike, at the end of that play again.
I think he was down.
I think he was.
We'll see what Bayou comes up with here again. See kind of how Cathedral's going to play it. Are you going to put your safeties way back? Trying to make sure you don't get anybody behind you. That open up an awful lot of area in the kind of middle of the field for a pass. And just have to see.
Cathedral, as we mentioned, has used 2 of their timeouts. They have 1 remaining. They certainly don't want to stop the clock for Bayou.
Yeah, Joseph Smith back in the ball game, which is good now. Actually in the slot.
Yeah, I see him over there. Bayou does have a 4 wide receiver packet here. Larson Ingram is the quarterback along with Alfred Hill beside him. Second down and 8 yards to go. Larson looking to throw it. He does throw it. He throws it out to Joseph Smith, I believe, inside the 40 to the 39. But he is knocked off his feet almost immediately.
You know, they kind of do have, you know, turn them over 1 extra time. They get a little extracurricular in that Bayou does not really appreciate.
Third down, 4 yards to go. Clock's ticked under a minute now with 45 seconds and clicking. Larson throwing the deep pass to Park Smith. He got a one-handed catch down to the 15, down to the 10. That was a beautiful one-handed catch by Park Smith. I don't know how he reeled that one in. I don't either, but he sure did. Okay, you got 36 seconds to go and a 1st and goal to go.
And timeout Bayou.
Timeout by Bayou. That'll be their second called timeout. So let's step back and get our breath. And Mike, I don't know if you could see that one or not.
Well, I saw the one hand go up.
Wow. That was a nice catch. And the ball is marked just inside the 10, you know, and inside the left hash mark. So we're down. We're actually going to get something maybe get something meaningful out of this drive where before we were pretty much content.
Well, part of that, you know, that penalty really made a big part of that.
Exactly right.
In
36 seconds it remains. Okay, well, let's step aside and take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll wrap up the second quarter here in just a second. You're listening to Bayou Football. Welcome back to Bayou Academy football. 36 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Bayou leading 14-0 over Cathedral and threatening to add another touchdown or another score here before halftime. It's Larson Ingram. He'll pump it. He'll take it himself down to the 5, inside the 5, probably to about the what? Maybe the 5. I believe Bayou's going to use their last timeout.
Yeah, it looks like it's right at the right at the 5, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe it is. So they have called their last timeout with 26 seconds to go. Now you can't afford certainly to get tackled inside the field of play. Well, I guess
I don't
could,
think so
but,
because
it'll take a little. I'm sure it's going to take a little 2-minute drill practice, which I don't know how much time that you, from a high school standpoint, are allowed to really go over that in practice, Mike.
I don't know, but you know, you're going to have to have your passes into the end zone, and I think if you want to get more than one playoff, it's going to have to be a throw. So.
Well, I tell you, a play that I know that a lot of people run on this is certainly that run-pass option where you can get, like, for example, especially Joseph Smith.
Yep.
He's really good at getting outside, and if he can't get to the end zone, throw it away.
Exactly.
You know, or do something. 4 seconds to play in the half. Good clock management, and we're going to probably try to get a field goal out of this. I don't know.
They're bringing them on and then kind of send them back.
All right, 4 seconds to go. Nope, you're going to go for the gusto here. Ball is at the 1-yard line, Mike, and maybe even the half-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he got right to the pylon. I don't think he did get there, but it got really close.
It's at we'll call it the 1-yard line for posterity. Got to guess it would be the last. There's no timeouts now.
Cathedral.
They got one. You're right. Cathedral's got a timeout, so they've decided to take it. Why not? You can't take it to the dressing room.
Yeah, but that does help Bayou as well.
It really does.
They get the play in that they want, so it was kind of a risk by Cathedral to call it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with it. Hey, Jeff. I kind of agree with you there. I'm a little surprised at that call right there. But
yeah, I am too.
Because there was a lot of anxiety, a lot of nervousness going on. So that really kind of does help Bayou right there.
I think so.
4 seconds is all that remains here in the first half. Bayou's going to look down and a goal to go. Ball's at the 1-yard line. Joseph Smith is the quarterback. He'll take the snap. Is that Larson? It goes straight to Joseph. Can he drive it in the end zone? I don't know if he did. I don't see a signal.
No, there was no signal.
There's absolutely no signal, so he must have held him out of the end zone.
Oh, wait a minute. They are looking.
I have not seen a signal. Nope, he says no. The official says no. It was not a touchdown. So good job by Cathedral holding the Bayou Colts out of the end zone. I don't know how you do that. But they did it.
Again, that's a big change in momentum. I mean, Cathedral's got to feel like they got something going here going into the locker room. So
yes, they do. All right, well, let's step aside. We'll take a little halftime break here, but we will tell you it's 14-0. Bayou leading at the half. Bayou, of course, will kick off the second half too. So
Cathedral getting the ball, so that's a lot going for them as we come out into the third quarter.
That really is big. All right, let's step aside. We'll catch our breath, Mike. You're listening to Bayou Academy Football. Academy, we're at the half here where the Bayou Academy Colts are leading the Cathedral Green Wave 14-0. Bayou received the opening kickoff and promptly marched it 62 yards for a touchdown, culminating in a Park Smith 8-yard jet sweep run for the touchdown. William Wessel then added the point after touchdown, and with 6:59 to play in the first quarter, Bayou led 7-0. They then kicked off to Cathedral, who picked up one first down and then punted it back to Bayou. Bayou then took over for their second offensive possession. And that possession actually bled over into the second quarter before Bayou finished up that with a touchdown run by Joseph Smith. So at 9.5 minutes to play in the second quarter, it was all Bayou at that point, Mike, and Cathedral had really shown absolutely nothing, had they?
Exactly.
But
things change.
Cathedral did get a little bit of a run going here, and they did make a nice little drive after a nice kickoff
return by Batiste, and you know that was huge.
Yeah, actually did.
It really got them going.
Put them in good field position.
And that was kind of the Batiste drive, wasn't it?
It really was.
It really was.
They were really moving the ball on the ground very, very, religiously, and then they had a 2nd and 1, and they decided to kind of go to the end zone for a jump ball pass, like a fade pass to the corner of the end zone. But our guy, Jack Cartwright, played it about as well as you can.
It really did.
Came down with the interception.
And I like that, like you said, he played it like a DB should. He turned, found the ball, got his hips turned around, and really it was his play to make at that point.
Bayou would eventually, though, get the ball back after the interception, and again, unfortunately, turned the football right back over to Cathedral. And, of course, put Cathedral in good operating position at about the midfield stripe. They ran for a couple of first downs, went for it. Bayou stopped them on 4th down with 2 minutes to go. And, of course, you and I both thought that Bayou would probably be just content to take a knee, or maybe not a knee, but at least run out the half and go to the dressing room up 14-0.
Had a little bit of success, and then a very helpful hit out of bounds penalty. And we're able to do something with that drive.
Yep, drove it all the way down to the 1-yard line. Bayou had 4th and 1 with 4 seconds to go, no timeouts on the clock. Bayou went for it, and Cathedral stood strong and held them out of the end zone. That's where we are now, 14-0. We still got a couple of minutes before we start the second half. And again, as we mentioned earlier, Cathedral will get the second half kickoff. So Bayou will really, really need to come out and make a strong defensive effort here starting the third quarter.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, this is the momentum right now is with Cathedral. And, with their offense, as you look at it, they're dangerous. And we really haven't seen much, and I think because of playing conditions out of the passing game. But I think they can throw it at will if they want to. So this is going to be a big series to see if we can stop them, get the ball back.
Okay, let me ask this question real quick. And I know most people won't even think this through, but if you're Cathedral, you get the ball. That means Bayou gets to pick their end. Is that correct? Would you kick into the end, kick into the wind of the third quarter and have the wind at your back for the fourth?
We talk about this all the time, but this wind is a big factor right now, and I would take it to where the wind's at my back in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. And
I've just seen that be so important. Even if it were to come down to a field goal or something, that's going to help you. So absolutely, I don't think people pay enough attention to the wind, and right now it's important.
Well, I know a lot of people like to take that third quarter and they put so much into that, and they say, okay, we want the winner out back in the third quarter, let's make something happen. Well, that's good, fine, and dandy theory-wise, but if you don't take advantage of that, then you go to the fourth quarter, that's when you really got to know what you got to do.
Yep.
So I'm with you. I would, and I hope Bayou kicks into the wind here.
I do too.
And then to start the third quarter, we'll just have to simply see how it turns out. Both teams are coming back onto the field, so we'll give them another couple of minutes, but we'll be back just in a couple of minutes to see where Bayou kicks off from and get the second half underway. You're listening to Bayou Academy football. It's 14-0 as they have, just moments away from the third quarter. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back to Bayou Academy football. This is Mark Hargan along with Mike Portner. Bayou Academy has chosen to kick off from their right back to their left. The kick is going down to about the 10-yard line, taken at up to the 15, the 20. Got a little daylight. They finally tripped up at the 27-yard line as Paxton Junkin.
Marshall Weaver on that tackle. Nice open field tackle, and they did one thing we wanted, which was they kicked it away from Batiste, which I think was very smart.
Ball will be marked at the 27-yard line. It will be in Cathedral territory, of course. Nice kickoff return. And that's where Cathedral will start this third quarter. Wind is still blowing Mike very briskly from the west. You know, still about a 10 or 12 mile an hour wind. Russ is the quarterback. He's in the shotgun formation. Hands off to Batiste, straight up the middle, and he'll get up to about the 30-yard line on the first down run. So pick up about 3, maybe 4 on that
and
first
maybe
down
got
run.
across to the 31. Looks like is where they're marking it.
Okay. Second down. We'll call it 6 yards to go for Cathedral. They'll be going from left to right here in the third quarter. Bayou comes in there, 4-man defensive line. A little quick pitch out there. Oh, Jay Lewis is there. Johnny on the spot to take Batiste off his feet. About the time Batiste got the ball, Mike.
Yeah, Batiste met Jay Lewis right there.
Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. Lewis.
Yeah, and then adding to that tackle total, right?
Absolutely. Nice play that time by Jay. Jay's wearing number 13 tonight, as we might have mentioned. He normally wears number 3, but black jerseys with blue numeral is what Bayou is wearing tonight.
That we love.
Third down and long to go for about 13 yards to go for the Cathedral. Again, here the first drive of the second half. A little swing pass out to Batiste. He drops it. Incomplete. I'm assuming it's incomplete. Yes, it is.
It is, but I like that. Going ahead and picking the ball up.
Absolutely.
And leaving no doubt. So, all right.
Yeah, a little swing pass out. I couldn't tell, Mike, if it was forward or backwards from our angle, of course.
It was close. I thought it was forward. But here we go. We held him, job one done. Now they're going to have to punt into this wind.
Bayou got what they wanted.
Yes, they did.
It's 4th and 13 to go. Cathedral will punt, as Mike mentioned, against the wind. He'll take it back at his 15. A punt that's going to just get knocked down by the wind. Going to hit on the Bayou side of the field and go back over to the Cathedral side. So it's going to be marked at the 46-yard line. So Bayou will have excellent field position to start. So the decision to kick off looks like it was a good one, Mike.
Well, it does. Let's just leave it as it does.
It does right now.
Nothing else.
We'll see what happens in the fourth quarter, right? All right, well, we hope it won't even be a factor. Let's play ball here. 1st and 10, Bayou. Ball's at the 46-yard line in Cathedral territory, as we mentioned. Here's Larson Ingram at the quarterback spot. In motion is Joseph Smith. This time Larson's going to be flushed out, throws it to Jack Cartwright up to the 45, to the 40, inside the 40 to the 37. Be very close to a first down.
That was really an excellent job by both of them. And Cartwright did a good job of staying patient, looked the ball into his hands with a lot of Cathedral guys coming down on him and made a really good run. So
downfield blocking as well, Mike.
Yes. So
we got some good assistance by Park Smith and Joseph Smith.
Really a good play. He picked up 9 yards.
That was really an improvisation
yes,
right
it was.
there, because Larson kind of got flushed out a little bit and did not panic, as you mentioned. Second down, he did pick up 9, so it's second down and a yard to go for the Colts. Ball's at the 37-yard line in Cathedral territory. 9:52 to play, a low snap. Larson picks it up, however, and picks up the first down as it gets inside the 30, or about to the 30, I guess. 1st and 10 for the Colts.
That's another improvised play because the snap was very low and on the ground, and Larson really picked it up cleanly and just straight ahead and made something out of nothing.
First down for the Colts. That's their first here in the second half. They had 13 first downs in the first half. Cathedral had 4.
Right on the 30-yard line, so this should be relatively easy for us to follow.
Yes, ball's on the left hash mark. Bayou's going right to left here in the third quarter that has 9.5 minutes to go in it. Inside handoff, Alford Hill going to be running hard to the 25, the 20, and now get taken off his feet inside the 20. First down again has been earned. I believe we may have a little injury here. Cathedral player a little slow to get up, but another first down earned by the Colts.
Yeah, Joseph Smith over there kind of concerned about him. Nobody else seemed to be paying any attention, but Alford ran over him.
Is that Batiste? No, that's a...
Yeah, it sure looks like it.
I believe it is Batiste, shaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Little wobbly looks like, Mike. I believe he's going to come out of the ball game under his own power, though.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let him catch his breath.
First down has been earned by Bayou. The clock, of course, is temporarily stopped on the injury timeout for young Batiste over there.
A lot of conversation here between the officiating crew. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, it is some conversation. Now the meeting has adjourned, and we'll get back to football. Ball will be marked at the 17-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Colts, trying to punch in and extend that lead. Park Smith in motion. He'll get the quick pitch forward. He's in trouble, however. Now uses his speed to get outside to the 15. He made a little something out of nothing there.
And that is ridiculous. They had him dead to rights in the backfield, and he's going to have picked up
about
8 yards on that play when he had nothing.
Yeah, I probably undersold that one a little bit, but still, nice run by Park Smith.
You really can see, his speed there and his quickness to, elude that tackle and then to, turn it up the field.
He did get down inside the 10, Mike, to about the 9. So second down, we'll call it 2 yards to go for the Colts. This time, Joseph Smith hands off inside, running hard. I believe that's Alford Hill again.
Yeah.
He is down inside the 5 to about maybe the 3, maybe the 4, but anyhow, first down earned by the Colts. So they're knocking on the door again here in the early minutes of the third quarter.
Yeah, looks like about the 3-yard line looking at that down marker on the far side. So 1st and goal from the 3.
Checking in, Joseph Smith is checking the sideline for the play that he wants to run and get that from his quarterback coach here. Joseph will take the snap, it looks like. Larson Ingram will be alongside Joseph at about the 7 or 8 yard line. Ball line is again another low snap. Joseph Smith picks it up and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown for Bayou Academy and Joseph Smith. Well, again, another low snap, but he made a nice adjustment, picked it up, followed his blocking, and scored the touchdown.
The thing that was really impressive on that play is you had Alford Hill over there in the slot. Well, he came on kind of a little trap, and it was his block that they ran off of. So kind of a real clever play, but good job there, really, again, by the entire Bayou offense to get that ball in the end zone.
They did what they needed to do, Mike. You're exactly right. William Wessel checks in. He'll try to add the point after touchdown. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 8:18 to play here in the third quarter, and Bayou has extended their lead to 21-0 here over Cathedral. Let's step aside a minute. We'll come back with the Bayou kickoff. You're listening to Bayou Academy Football. Welcome back to Bayou Academy. William Wessel has teed up the football at the 40-yard line. He'll come forward on it now. He'll boot it down the left side. It'll be caught at the 7-yard line by Wright. He'll bring it up to the 20 before he's gained tackle at the 22. Nice return, but again, taken off his feet at the 22.
quite literally.
Yep.
And again, really good coverage there by Bayou, and again, doing the smart thing again, keeping it away from Batiste.
Well, we marked at the 28, I guess. Excuse me, the 23-yard line.
I think so.
That's where Cathedral will start their second possession here in the second half. Cathedral trails by 21-0 here. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. This ball is tipped up in the air. Is it caught? No, it's incomplete. That ball was tipped up. Oh, there's going to be a late flag. Late flag coming in. That's probably going to be a personal foul against Cathedral.
I would think.
I would think so too.
And there goes another one.
Now again, there's another Cathedral, and the way that the official is looking, and I mean, Bayou turned around and walked the other way, so I don't think it's against Bayou, but we'll have to wait and see. Bayou has no reason to get any personal fouls or unsportsmanlike conduct.
Plus, if you're walking away and you get a personal foul, you ain't getting your money's worth.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, really. So I can't imagine this won't be anything but on Cathedral, and that's just a frustration right there. That ball, the play, actually back to the play, Mike, a little screen was set up to the wide, to the short side of the field. It was well played by Bayou.
Yes, it was.
Actually tipped up in the air, and I thought Bayou really had a chance to intercept it, but again, it just fell harmlessly to the ground.
Well, that may have been the best non-catch that they could have had, because Bayou, from our vantage point, you could see the play developing right in front of us, and Bayou had that one sniffed out, and there was not going to be anywhere to go. Did we mark off maybe 2 penalties?
I'm not sure. They start at the 23, and now they're back to the 5.
But
so if you take a half a distance, that'll put it down to the 12, 11 and a half, and then another half the distance goes down to about the 5.
So yeah, they marked off 2, after the play.
And you're right, that's a point after the play. So now it's second down and not first. Well, they got first down across the the way, but I'm like you, Mike. I
don't think that should be right. Yeah, they got it. That's second down.
Yeah, it's after the play. You're right. Second down is a long way to go. They got to get to the 33, and they're at about the 5, so it's 2nd and 28 to go for Cathedral. Quarterback is operating out of his own end zone. This time Batiste on an inside handoff, and he gets a little daylight up over the 10 to maybe about the 12, and he's a little slow getting up again.
Yeah, earlier, he was kind of banged up after the Alfred Hill run, and I think he's still showing a little bit of effects of that.
Third down and long to go, at least 20 yards. I can't tell exactly where the ball is. It looks like about the 11. So they got to get to the 33. If my math's right, that's 22 yards for the first down. 3rd and 22, we'll call it for Cathedral. They got to get up to the 33. This time Russ, the quarterback, he's looking to throw it as far down the field as he can. He airmails it. This one may be intercepted. It is intercepted. This Bayou's coming back. That's Will Burrows for the 45, and going to be tackled at the 48. But again, a nice job of running down the football is Will Burrows.
That was a nice catch. The ball was overthrown, but Bayou had it. Excellent coverage, and kind of saw the play all the way. But quite honestly, that's a whole lot less risky than a punt from your end zone.
You're right. Exactly right, Mike.
And I'll tell you the other thing, quarterback there showed off his arm strength a little bit. Yeah, that was right back up into the teeth of that wind, and did a good job of getting it out of there.
He really did. He really did. That is a first down for the Colts. Ball is at the 48-yard line, a couple of steps deep in Cathedral territory. Third quarter has 7 minutes and 12 seconds to go in it. Bayou has already scored once here in the third quarter to extend their halftime lead of 14 to 21. This time Larson Ingram going to throw the ball wide open. The ball is caught and going to go for a touchdown. It's Joseph Smith. That was an outstanding bullet pass from Larson Ingram to Joseph Smith.
Yeah, just really stepped into the throw and made it right on the money.
I tell you, Mike, you couldn't have thrown a ball better than that right there.
Hit him in stride, did not have to break it.
Just a little stride, almost a go route that he never broke off of it, and just hit him right in dead stride, as you
I think it's interesting, if you look at the Cathedral guys, they were like, where did he come from?
Really?
They
wide open. Exactly right. 27-0 now. Bayou extended their lead. William Wessel again checks in. Low snap. He does pick it up. It's a low kick. This time it won't be any good. That was just that was a tough one to handle right there. No good. The extra point is no good. However, with 7:03 to go in the third quarter, Bayou has extended its lead to 27-0. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with a Bayou kickoff. You're listening to Bayou Academy Football. Welcome back to Bayou Academy. Patrick Wessel tees up the football. He'll kick it high, and the ball will come down to the 15-yard line. Again, taking it is number 12, who will be knocked off his feet after a very short return over the 20.
See, I think I would change jerseys on the sideline. A good open field tackle again as he tried to cut across the field and were able to take him down for very little advance.
I think Patrick Bamucci there was the first one there to make the tackle. Ball will be marked again at the 23-yard line. It's the exact spot they started just a few minutes ago. Bayou's extended his halftime lead of 14-0. Now it's out to 27-0. Clock is running now under 7 minutes to go. Batiste is the running back. He's running right up the gut, and there's just nothing there. Bayou just overpowered him. They'll throw him for a 2-yard loss.
Absolutely, just a really good job by the defensive line right there. Good penetration, and he ran right into it.
Galladay there to make the stop, along with Eisler. Again, Bayou's running basically a 3-man line. Maybe creeping up a couple of linebackers. Now a 4-man line here with a couple of stand-up defensive ends. Inside handoff again to Batiste. He's trying to pick a hole. He does have some daylight this time. He'll get a first down and run out of bounds on the far side.
Again, good run.
He's just he's a little streaky. He's kind of deceptive.
He's a very deceptive runner, but a good runner and runs hard.
He does. First down is earned by Cathedral. The Green Wave from Natchez, Mississippi in the first round of playoffs here in Cleveland. Trailing 27-0 in the third quarter. Russ again hands it off to Batiste. Again, nice little hole right up the middle. He'll get over the 45. So that's a gain of about 8 yards on first down.
Again, nothing fancy right there, just running between the tackles, but Cathedral offensive line doing a good job.
Yes, it is. Same play, same exact play. This time he bounces it outside, and he'll maybe pick up a yard, but he'll not get the first down.
No, he should be a yard short at least. Let's see where the mark is. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 46.
Is somebody hurt over there?
I think that may be Batiste.
I'm not really sure. Anyhow, there is an injured player on the field, so I think that's one of our kids.
Is it?
I think that's
it is.
One of our kids. So we're going to take a time. I know he's getting up to his feet. Is that Alford Hill?
That's off.
That's Alford Hill. He is going to get up on his own feet, jog off, so that's always a good sign. I don't know exactly what he did. I think Alford had a little bit of an injury coming in, but other than that, I think Bayou came into the game very, very healthy.
Yeah.
Third down. We're back to third down, 3rd and 1. Again, Batiste is going to take the inside handoff. He slips in the backfield and just simply slipped out from under him right here. So that'll bring up a 4th down.
and about.
A lot of activity, Mike, as you mentioned before, after the play.
Yeah, there is, and it has been all night long. So they're going for it. 4th down and 4 to go.
Russ is the quarterback. He's going to try to take it himself, and he'll get the first down.
He gets it by about a yard.
He did. He got it, ran hard, and got the first down. One thing, Mike, that Bayou does not need to do. They do not need to engage in any of this verbal stuff. They don't need any unsportsmanlike conduct to where they get anybody thrown out of a game and can't play next week.
Exactly.
All right, inside handoff again to Batiste. A little spin move. He'll get over the 50 to the 49, pick up a 3 on first down.
You know, one thing that is going on and playing obviously into Bayou's hands is very deliberate offense right now by Cathedral.
And again, that's probably, now he is looking to throw this time. He does throw the middle of the field.
Wow.
Ball is caught high. That wasn't intercepted. Anyhow, a nice bullet pass that time.
Took out an official right there in the middle, and I think that's why it wasn't intercepted.
May be right. Is that
so? Hopefully he's okay because he ain't got any pads.
Is that Luke Ward? Luke Ward and the official ran head on in each other. That was a nice throw right there.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it was pretty well defended, Mike. But 1st and 10 earned by Cathedral. Again, the quarterback does have some strength.
And Russ got a good arm. He does.
1st and 10 for Cathedral. Ball at the 32-yard line in Bayou's territory. Now we'll start the clock again. Again, very deliberate inside handoff Batiste. He's got a big gapping run. He gets down to about the 10-yard line. First down again, earned by the running back from Cathedral. I believe that'll be probably right out. Is that right outside the 10 maybe?
It looks like it's just outside the 10.
I think it is. 1st and 10 to go. Ball, we'll mark it at the 11-yard line. Batiste again, straight up the gut. This time Bayou herds him down, but he did pick up 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, his forward lean, you know, picked up maybe, like you said, maybe 3 or 4 yards. Yeah, maybe 3.
Inside handoff. It really, like you said, Mike, nothing really fancy on that run. But, you know, Bayou has run in just a 3-man down lineman. So maybe they're trying to kind of pick on that because they do have the 5 linemen in there trying to outnumber them. This time Bayou walks a man up.
Yeah, I think we probably neutral zone.
There is a penalty marker down.
I'm not sure why when one guy throws a flag and it's obvious why we got to throw 3 more.
Well, let's see. There's been no indication yet. I would think it was offsides against Bayou.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
it is. Oh, I think maybe he was trying to decide if it was a half the distance or not. And I think that's exactly what happened. And it is marked inside the 5 now, Mike, at about the 4-yard line. It does look like Cathedral can get a first down.
They can.
Legally, technically. But let's see if they use it or not. A quick pitch out to Batiste. He's going to be, can he get him in the backfield? Yep.
They did.
Finally got him down.
He is hard to bring down because we had him dead to rights. But in any event, we did bring him down.
Actually, a loss of a yard.
Yep.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and about 4, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
3rd and 4 from the 5-yard line. And again, as we mentioned, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown, looks like, but very deliberate here is Cathedral. Clock continues to run, 3:15 to go in the 3rd quarter.
But it looks like just about the width of the ball, this difference.
3rd down, Russ will call the play he wants to run. He'll hand it off to, he won't get the first down, I know that.
No.
And again, Batiste is running it. I don't know if he got anything, Mike.
Well, let's see as they unpile them. It looked like we may have initially had him for a little bit of a loss.
Nope, no gain.
He didn't get much.
No, I think he actually lost about a half a yard.
I do too.
4th down and 5 yards to go. The ball's marked at about the 6, and I believe Cathedral will ask for a timeout. They will. They will take their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining, and that comes with 2:38 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Bayou leading 27-0. But Cathedral threatening. Let's step aside. We'll take it with them. We'll catch our breath. You're listening to Bayou Academy Football. Welcome back to Bayou. 4th down and about 5 yards to go for Cathedral. The ball is at the Bayou Academy 6-yard line. Russ is the quarterback. He looks to throw it. He's rolling to his right. He does throw it. His ball is caught, and he did not get in the end zone. And if he's marked at the 2, then I believe Bayou will take over. Bayou should be able to take over at the 2-yard line.
I mean, he had to get down inside the 1 to get the first down.
And he did not.
He did not.
Unless they're going to, no, they're not going to measure it. I didn't think they would, so Bayou has a big stop there. And I tell you, that was a nice open field tackle. I don't know who made that tackle, Mike.
I don't either, but it's a really good job. You know, Cartwright's to that side, and I don't know who else was out there, but now we got to get it out of the shadow of our goalpost because there's not a lot of room down here to work.
Exactly right. Looks like it is spotted. We look at the chains across the way. It is about the 2-yard line.
About the 2-yard line.
So 1st and 10 Bayou at their own 2-yard line. We got 3 wide receivers out in the pattern here. Let's see. I believe that's Joseph Smith, quarterback. He's going to take the snap. He'll be in the end zone. He'll hand it off to Larson. He'll get up over the 5. Nice job on 1st down of getting a little running room.
Sure did. Just again, that's just nice hard running right there.
Good little hole though, Mike.
It was.
Gain of about 6 yards on 1st down. At least you give it a little bit of breath out there for Bayou Academy. 2:11 to play in the 3rd quarter. Bayou is ahead 27-0 here as the clock continues to roll.
Starting to take a little bit of the air out of it, it looks like.
Yep, no hurry here for the Colts. Smith again's the quarterback. He's going to take that shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off. Big hole right there to the 25, the 30, and he was probably one man from going, Mike. I tell you, nice run by Larson Ingram. And
very nice run, and some really quick moves out there too. So good job of getting that first little bit by the offensive line, but the rest of it he did on his own.
No doubt, no question, Mike. 1st and 10 Bayou. They can breathe a little bit easier now. Got a little grass behind them.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Colts. They are moving from right to left, as we mentioned. About a minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. Bayou leading 27-0. Inside handoff. This time it's Alfred Hill running hard, trying to escape. He does pick up about 3 yards. Up to about the 33, maybe the 34. Let's see.
Yeah, really pretty good run. I think picked up a good 4 yards on that.
Yeah, I think you're right. It is marked at the 34, so I like the way this side judge over here marks the ball. I mean, he runs up on the field and
you kind of read him. He's I've been getting most of the marks off of.
He's definitive, I tell you. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. I like that. Here's a quick pitch to Park Smith. Inside handoff. He'll get very close to the 1st down before he's tackled. Look here. Yeah. A lot of extracurricular activity that's going to get flagged. Somebody's going to catch a flag on that one, and I don't know who it's going to be. And we'll just have to wait and see what the officials decide on this one. You know, I'm not looking behind the play, so I didn't see that. But I saw the corner of my eye, just a little extracurricular. Now that official, he's lining up like he's going to mark it off against Bayou, and I don't know that. And like you said, Mike, it could be one of those second man got caught. I don't know that though.
Yeah, but
they're having a discussion there, so we'll kind of bring in everybody. As it stands, the ball was at about the 40-yard line, so it's very close to a 1st down. That, of course, is probably irrelevant here in this discussion. 27-0, clock is stopped.
Now let's see what the head man has to say.
Here's the official call here. Personal foul against Bayou. Probably a personal foul.
Okay, so offset.
Okay, so will the ball remain there? I guess it will.
Yeah, that was kind of dead ball after the play.
Yeah.
Foul, so it should be 3rd down in inches.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. 3rd down and about a half a yard to go here. I'm fine with that offsetting.
There we go. All right, so
all right, here we go.
Back to football.
Clock is running. 40 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Again, Bayou trying to just run some time off this clock. We've added a couple of touchdowns here in the third quarter to extend that halftime lead. Snap is coming. Now we're going to throw the ball in the middle of the field. It's wide open. Caught at the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20. Will Burrows will take it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Academy and Will Burrows. I do not see any
flags.
So that was a nice call on third down. And again, just a nice bullet pass.
Yeah, very well thrown ball. Hit him again right in stride, and nobody was going to catch him.
Boy, they've seen something open right there in that seam.
Yep.
And they've exploited it twice tonight.
They have, and again, he was wide open.
Touchdown comes with 16 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Bayou has really tried to add on to that halftime lead, and they've done a nice job of doing so. Snap this time is good, and the kick is good as well. William Wessel drills it through, and with 16 seconds to play in quarter number 3, Bayou 34 and Cathedral nothing. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with the Bayou kickoff. You're listening to Bayou Academy Football on YouTube. Welcome back to Bayou football. The kickoff is taken at the 20-yard line. Now he's going to try to run it back. He does to the 30, and that's Paxton Junkin, who's finally surrounded by just a bevy of Colts there at the 30-yard line.
I'm sure he's wondering, why me?
Yeah, really.
he's gotten a lot of attention in the third quarter.
Everybody runs the other way. 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. So Cathedral will run at least one play here. Is there a flag down?
I did not think so. I did not see one.
I didn't see one either.
Talking to Coach Godfrey about something.
Yeah, I don't know. The ball was returned up to the 31, so that's where Cathedral will run what should be the final play of the third quarter. Cathedral trails 34-0 on Bayou. Again, this time Russ takes a low snap from center. He runs out of trouble though, and was trying to run for his life, and will try to just get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll be gingerly let down by Alford Hill, who could have slammed him down, but didn't.
Yeah.
And that's probably a good, wise decision.
I think it was.
That runs out the end of the third quarter. So after leading 14-0 at halftime, the Colts put 20 more on the board in the third quarter and took advantage of that win, aided third quarter, and lead 34-0. So let's take a quick break. We'll come back with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Bayou Academy Football. Welcome back to Bayou Academy football. We're in the fourth quarter of play here. Mark Hargan along with Mike Portner. This is the first round playoff game in the 5A playoffs. The winner of tonight's game will go on the road to play Bayou Academy next Friday night. First play of the fourth quarter, a quick pitch out to Batiste. He's run out of bounds or on the far side after a very short pickup.
Let's see where they got him out of bounds.
Now look. Little interaction over there with some of the Bayou players, with some of the sideline players of Cathedral. Not sure what that's all about. Very short gain though, Mike, on first down, second down. So it's third and about 8 yards to go. Cathedral's operating from their own 33-yard line. They've got to get a step over the 40 to about the 41 to extend that first down. Russ is the quarterback. He's gone all the way. Oh, we have jumped offside. Hard count, perhaps, but, well, it's a free 5 yards. You hate to give them.
I agree. But you're going to get to hit them a half a second later when they snap the ball, so let's not make it easy for them.
Third down, what was a third 8 now turns into a third 3, and that cannot make the coaches very happy.
No, I think Coach Gottfried was expressing his displeasure over here on the sideline.
Yeah, he was hollering out to them, and I could hear it. Third down, 3 yards to go. Russ, again, the quarterback, he's in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Batiste. Nope, I'm sorry, that's not Batiste. Somebody else, and he didn't get the first down.
No, he may have lost a little bit.
Who was that running back, Mike? Number 3.
Maybe 3.
Cam Tanner. Cam Tanner on the run that time. It wasn't Batiste. Batiste has been their workhorse all night, of course. Fourth down and 3 to go. Basically no gain on that third down play. Cathedral will go for it, of course. They've really got no choice. Down 34-0 with 11 and a half minutes to go. Russ does throw it for the first down. Ball is caught and slung out of bounds far across the way in front of the Cathedral bench over there. I believe that was Christian Wright on the catch.
Yep, I think.
I can't really see what's going on, but it just looks like a little activity after the play on just about every play.
There is, and there have been on the sideline and on the field.
First down is earned by Cathedral. Ball is at their 44-yard line. They're going right to left here in the fourth quarter. Again, throws complete up to the 48. Again, that's Christian Wright on the reception up to the 48. He just nailed down almost. It was a very low throw, but he did go down and get it. 4-yard gain. Ball is marked at the right hash mark. It's still in Cathedral territory, about 2 yards shy of midfield. Clock continues to run, and that certainly is in Bayou's favor. 2nd and 6 to go. Russ, the quarterback, looking to throw. Now he's going to be pressed out of the shotgun. He's going to be blocked. He's going to be sacked in the backfield. Jay Lewis.
Jay Lewis, yeah.
There to make about a 15-yard loss back there. Downs him at the 35-yard line, so nice pressure from Jay Lewis.
Again, like you said, what do we have here? 3rd and 20?
About 20 to go. You're right, Mike. Now I would assume Bayou would loosen up their secondary just a little bit.
Let's not let anybody get behind them like we have to them a couple times.
Yeah. 3rd down and 20 yards to go for the Green Wave. Ross is looking to throw. He does throw the middle of the field. Ball is incomplete. Excuse me. He throws it to the outside, not to the middle of the field.
Yeah, just a little bit wide for him to bring in. So 4th down and we will
20
see.
yards to go, and I believe they're going to punt. 10 minutes to go. Ball is stopped. The clock is stopped on the incomplete pass. 10:04 to play in the fourth quarter. Bayou leading 34-0. I tell you guys, if this guy has not kicked the ball particularly well tonight, but he does have a pretty strong wind behind him.
They say it's 11 mile an hour. I disagree.
4th and about 20 to go. Junkin is the kicker. He does pop this one high up in the air. This one is going to be fumbled, but it's going to be picked up by, is that Jack Cartwright? Going around the left end, going to be pushed out of bounds close to the 38-yard line. I think that's Jack.
I think it is.
So that's where Bayou will take over at their own 38-yard line with 9:51 to play here in the fourth quarter. As we mentioned, the winner of tonight's game goes on the road to play Cathedral next Friday night.
And that is halfway between Crystal Springs and Hazelhurst, is it not? I mean, it seemed to me just right, almost exactly between. So
I know it's south of Jackson.
It is south of Jackson.
Between there and Brookhaven somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly where it is.
Well, I looked it up.
Gallman.
And Gallman is
okay.
right in between the two.
Evidently, that's in Copiah County.
Well, it is.
You caught that, huh?
I did. Aptly named.
1st and 10 for the Colts. 38-yard line, ends up inside handoff. Jay Lewis picks up about 5 yards on that first down run.
You know, yeah, about a little bit more, but nice hard run. But exactly what we want is, positive yards and clock running.
Marshall Weaver checks in. Park Smith will take a breather. You're right, it is about a 7-yard gain, actually, probably closer to 7 than 5, as I mentioned. Ball is spotted at the 43. It's on the left hash mark. Bayou milking the clock, certainly. They're waiting for that back judge to give them the signal, and I don't even know if he's ever even looked at his watch yet. He didn't make a move, did he?
He did not.
All right, inside handoff again. They're going to push it to the outside. This time it's Jay Lewis. Crosses midfield to the 50, the 45, now down to the 40. Slung down at the 39. Good hard running by Jay Lewis.
Yeah, you kind of look out, and Jay's got, fresh legs out there. And
he may have an injured.
Yeah, got an ankle, it looks like.
Yeah, I believe we do. And I believe that's Paxton Junkin, who has been very, very active tonight on the Cathedral.
He has.
Sideline, but he went down very awkwardly.
Yeah, more awkward than hard, but he has had a busy ball game, both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he really turned that ankle bad, Mike.
He did.
Man, that does not look good for him. Timeout is called. I don't think anybody took a call timeout. It was
no,
just
it's official timeout for injury.
Boy, he's played his heart out tonight.
He has.
He is a senior, too. 6'2", 150. You don't see many kids 6'2" and 150, do you?
No, but that is kind of, if anything, this may be the tallest football team we've seen this year. Again, not a lot of bulk on the defensive, offensive lines, but really good-looking athletes.
He's passed some licks tonight, too.
Yeah.
Got Howard Gilbert is in. He's checked in at quarterback. He'll take the snap here. He'll be in the shotgun formation. He takes a low snap, and unfortunately, we have fumbled the football. We didn't get on it. We didn't get on it right now. We didn't put our nose in that one, did we?
No.
Low snap, going to be a turnover, and that is certainly not what you want to do when you come into the ball game right there. So Cathedral will take over. It'll be in their territory at the 43-yard line. And again, trying to simply run some clock was Bayou, but we made a little bit of a mistake there, Mike.
Yeah, we did. But getting some fresh jerseys in and get a little bit of playing experience.
1st and 10 for Cathedral.
People selling the 50-50.
They're getting in some fresh youngsters as well.
Yeah, that's
here's
right.
number 15 we hadn't seen all night long. Russ is now going to throw the little bubble screen incomplete. Number 4, Harper Jones, tried to run before he caught that one.
He did, but Bayou again had it well diagnosed. Larson Ingram was really there with the tackle.
More kids are going to be checking in, trying to get some of this defense off the field. Certainly don't want to get anybody injured here. Certainly when you're ahead 34-0 in the fourth quarter. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. A bubble screen. That one was low, and it's incomplete. Christian Wright was the intended receiver. Look at here. I mean, it's all
there you go. Well,
activity, and it's just a bunch of jawing. Let's get them out. A bunch of jawing back and forth between kids after the play, and just kind of unnecessary. Flag did go down. Let's see who they're going to call this penalty on. It was an incomplete pass for what that's worth.
Yeah,
and they may very well do. Well, I think so. They may well do a offsetting again. But nope, they're going to call this one on Cathedral. Yeah, it's going to be called on Cathedral, so it's a 15-yard mark off. So the official must have seen something without a retaliation that time.
Yeah, or heard something.
Maybe so. That's good, coming from a good Catholic school, right?
Right. Mark, that's a long mark.
That's about a 20-yard penalty, isn't it, Mike?
Easily. Was that maybe
a
spot?
I don't know. I don't know if that's a spot.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so either, but I don't know.
He started at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's third and a long, long way, as you mentioned. He looked at a throwback in the middle of the field, got a man out there, he caught it.
Let him catch the ball.
That is a nice catch that time by Harper Jones. He got behind the defense, which we should not allow here in the fourth quarter, up by 34.
Well, going for the interception a little bit, he was just able to out-jump everybody, but you're right, he was behind everyone. So, again, give him his props. That was a good catch.
Well, again, you're up by 34. I'm sure you want to keep everything in front of you as much as you can. First down, you had it third. You had third and 30. This time, Russ, the ball is batted down by Alford Hill. Look here. Look at him. Look at him.
Well, now see,
51 is doing it every play.
He is.
He's getting in a little jawing and punching and just about every play. And I tell you, this is getting a little old.
Yep, it is.
Second down, incomplete pass. The officials are right there. They're sitting there on top of it, so they're trying to monitor it. Second down, 10 yards to go for Cathedral. This time he'll take it himself, does Ross. He'll get a first down. Nice hard run. He's run the ball 2 or 3 times. Look at there. There he does it again.
51 did it again.
He did it again.
I can't believe they're letting him get away with that.
51 is doing it every single play after the play. He's pushing.
He is on all and kind of slow getting up and kicking and.
Number 8, Noah Russ is the quarterback, and what I was saying is he has run the ball very well when he's running, Mike.
He has, and it's shown a good arm. He's just a junior, isn't he?
Where is 51? Is he the center?
He may be the center.
Snap will come back to Russ. He's been in the shotgun all night long. He'll throw it out there to Christian Wright. First down, and catches and slips away, and I believe he'll score the touchdown. We tackle him late, and we're going to get a penalty. That was kind of unnecessary.
Well, I wonder, is this going to be kind of like the unsportsmanlike on the extra point? Okay, do you want to take the play or you want to take the penalty?
We'll see. Christian Wright caught the ball out of the backfield, made a nice move, and scored the touchdown. Do you take it on the? No, they're going to ask them, do they take it on the kickoff or do you want an extra point?
Yeah, well, duh.
Does it matter?
Not really.
20 yards, they're going to take it. They're going to take the penalty. No, they are going to take it on the kickoff. So I don't know who the penalty was on. Doesn't really matter. I think a little bit of unnecessary tackling in the end zone because he was well in the end zone. Christian Wright scored the touchdown. 34-6 is the score here. Again, Mike, I'm saying it again, we don't need to get into this. We don't need to engage in this kind of stuff. We got to turn our back here. Extra point attempt, it's going to be blocked, so no good. Extra point is no good. 7:39 to play. We're in the fourth quarter. Bayou leading 34-6. A step aside, we'll come back with the Bayou return of the kickoff in just a minute. You're listening to Bayou Academy Football. Welcome back to Bayou Academy football. Mark Hargett along with Mike Portner. 7:39 to play here. We're in the fourth quarter. But they got too many men out there.
No, I was checking.
All right, no, they're going to kick it off and kick it deep. It's going to go to the end zone, so you've wasted a 15-yard penalty, have you not, Mike?
I kind of think so. I mean, why?
You get a 15-yard penalty against Bayou that moves the ball up from the 40 to the 45-yard line, and you kick it into the end zone. I can't explain that one.
Unless you have called a pick six in the huddle, I think you need the football, don't you?
I think so.
And I would have done an onside kick like we were talking. Even if I was kicking off from the 40, I need the football. This time you wouldn't give up such much, too much field position. Well, they ain't listened to us all night long.
No, but what they basically just squandered a penalty.
They did. I totally agree.
Well, I guess they declined the penalty maybe in a roundabout way.
Yeah, right.
1st and 10, Bayou. Ball's at their own 20-yard line. 7:39 to go. I believe. Let's see. Is that John Howard Gilbert? I can't tell right there. Yes, he takes it himself. Yeah. If that is him, Gilbert's a freshman. No, that's Larson Ingram.
Is that Larson?
That is Larson Ingram. Back John Howard did go in
for a minute,
few minutes ago, but that is Larson there taking that abuse.
Yeah, he did too. That was a hard hit, but now we can run a little bit of clock here.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Bayou very content about slowing this down and running some clock. Clock is their friend right here, of course. Inside handoff again. Chase Fertizzi now. It's over the 25 to about the 27. 3rd down and short for the Bayou Colts.
Carter Canal coming out of the game.
No, I think Mike, you're talking right here?
Yeah.
I think that's, I believe that's Lake Clark, isn't it?
Was it?
Isn't it 62?
Well, it could be. I mean,
yeah, it's 62.
I saw a 2.
Okay. He kind of hobbled off.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I was looking at.
All right, 3rd down.
And about 2 yards to go, maybe 3 yards to go. Fertizzi, nope, it's going to be Larson Ingram. He's going to get up the 1st down. That's up to about the 35. We don't need any linemen going down either.
No,
however, it's good to see Brandon Ware back out there playing a little bit tonight. So got a little bit of depth that you didn't have last week or a few weeks ago.
We should be able to run this thing down inside the 6-minute mark before we have to take the snap.
1st down has been earned by the Colts. Ball's at the 35-yard line. Handoff again to Fertizzi up over the 40 to the 43. Nice run.
Again, good job by the offensive line. That's a nice hole there on the right side, and he exploited that for a 9-yard run. So we got 2nd down, 1 to go, 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Fertizzi's a sophomore. Getting a good little playing time here tonight. In the shotgun, of course, is Larson Ingram. He's about 5 yards deep. That'll get you an automatic 1st down because Cathedral jumped off the side. I don't know if it's a hard count or not, but 2 or 3 of the Cathedral youngsters
they were in the same time. You would think something they were reacting to. Good ball game there.
1st down.
First down earned on the penalty. Bayou's ahead 34-6. They're very content just to let the clock run here.
Yeah, we should be able to get it within the 5-minute mark before we take the snap.
Coach Godfrey trying to get his first playoff victory here tonight at home field. Looking very promising right now.
Again, really kind of picking up 7-8 yards at a pop.
I want to thank all our YouTube viewers tonight too for tuning in.
Yeah, both of y'all. Appreciate you watching the game.
I have no idea. I don't have no idea how many people watch this. Do you know? 256. Really? Really? That's pretty good turnout then. in spite of us.
Exactly.
Second down, 3 or 4 yards to go. I think we got some listeners up in Missouri even listening to us right now, Mike. First down earned.
There you go, nice run.
That's what if you're Bayou Academy, that's exactly what you want. You want us to kind of keep it on the ground, move it along.
Now it's starting to clock up, so about 4 minutes left to go.
Very content to let the clock run.
And we should.
Absolutely. This tragedy happens here. I think Coach Godfrey and his staff will have moved on to the second round of the playoffs. Here's an inside handoff. Jace Fertizzi. You got the ball. You got control of the game. You got the clock on your side.
Nice little 4-yard gain. 3.5 minutes left to go. Second down, about 7 yards.
Yes, 2nd and 7 for the Colts. Another inside run. This time he's going to take it. Is that Hart? Is that John Howard?
Uh-huh.
John Howard Gilbert.
He's been in the last couple of plays.
Okay. John Howard, of course, is a freshman. Flip and his staff, of course, have elevated several ninth graders who have been kind of playing, you know, in the third and fourth quarters all year long. They've kind of given them a lot of experience, and of course you can do that. There's a limit as to what you can do. You can only play 6 quarters all week between junior high and high school. And now, of course, since the junior high season is over, they've elevated all these ninth graders up. Inside handoff again, Bayou again stretching off some yardage, and got a nice run that time by Marshall Weaver.
And then picked up another first down.
Clock continues to run. Bayou firmly in control of this football game.
2.5 minutes left to go. Make sure, there we go, unwound the clock.
It's time to just get out of here with a win and no injuries. Snap coming to Gilbert. He's going to take it himself and go down. It's slung down at about the 20-yard line. Both your quarterbacks, Mike, as we've talked about, primary quarterbacks, Larson Ingram, Larson Ingram, also Joseph Smith are both seniors this year. So I don't know. They don't sense us getting into the future, but certainly John Howard Gilbert is certainly a candidate to step in next year. I think the Bayou team, the junior high team, had an outstanding year this year.
They did.
Had a really good team. So there is some good promise for the future, even though there are a lot of seniors on this team. But the senior leadership for this team has come through so well, and I think you and I talked about this off the air. These kids were juniors last year, and there were some leaders on that team last year that have really, really turned into some leaders this year.
Yeah, you can look around, and it's the usual suspects as we've looked at the games this season. So you can name them, and it's made a difference.
Clock is ticking very close to a minute to go here. 34-6, Bayou leading with the last minute of the first round playoff game. Handoff again to Fertizzi. Tried to slip it inside the 20 to 15. Fighting hard for yardage down to the 12. Again, a little extracurricular activity.
That should be pretty close to a first time. I'm not sure that he got it, just maybe a tiny bit short. But as they set the clock, maybe I'll just let this thing run out.
You may very well do it. It's 30 seconds, Mike, and counting. So Bayou's going to win the football game, obviously, and advance to the playoffs. And we're going to kind of see where we go from this. I just hope there's no little activity after the game. I mean, you just don't need that. Low snap, handoff to Fertizzi. That should be the last play of the game. Clock continues to run. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4. The clock is stopped.
I guess it's
because
a
we didn't get
change of
the first
possession.
down.
Yeah, change of possession.
Well, I guess we'll run one more play, Mike. So 4 seconds. You think Cathedral's got a chance?
I think we might have this one.
I believe we're right. I believe we're right. 4 seconds to go. It is a turnover on down, so big fat hairy deal the way I look at it. I believe we can wrap this one up, don't you think, Mike? I believe the Colts have got it.
I believe so. Not going out on a limb too much, are we?
Nope.
But we do need to come in and kind of run this one play. And
no scoring.
You know what, Mark? Interestingly, he started the clock. Nobody came back out on the field, and the ball game's over. I think he did not like Cathedral sitting over there.
Okay, well, the referee has the final say so. He does.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know.
They're in a little bit of shock over it, but the referee.
Maybe he set the clock and started.
He started it. No, he literally started it.
Okay.
I mean, I saw him wind the clock, he said.
Well,
and he did.
There is an official in the booth with us.
Yeah.
A referee, an official, a clock operator who is assigned by the MAIS. So it's not like this is local. This is a true official. So
yeah.
That's going to be the ball game. Final score from Bayou is 34-6. Bayou 34 and Cathedral 6. Bayou will improve to 9-2 on the year, and we'll go on the road next Friday night. Travel down to Gallman, Mississippi, to play the Cathedral Academy. I don't even know what they are.
I don't know what they are.
I guess we'll find out a little bit more as the week goes on. Congratulations to Coach Godfrey and his staff, and obviously to the players for just an outstanding game tonight.
It is, and really a outstanding season when you compare to last year and where they've come this year. So definitely, kind of closing that gap.
Absolutely. 3 wins last year, 3-7 overall record. This year, they're 9-2 and on a 5-game win streak. Started the year, of course, as you know, Mike, they started the season off with 4 consecutive victories. 4-0, then ran into a couple of hard defeats, went to 4-2, and now won 5 in a row, and are on a nice 5-game winning streak.
Well, getting over hurdles of teams like Pillow and getting over Starkville, I mean, these were huge wins. Mag Heights, another big win. It just shows you how far this team has come. And I tell you, they're a dangerous team. If I was Capai, I wouldn't necessarily be looking forward to playing this team. And those two teams, when you look at their power ratings and stuff like that, are just, fractions of points apart.
That's right.
And so, as we talked, the big advantage that Capai has got is home field. But, Bayou has played a tough game. They've started the playoffs. They've got that under their belt. I think they got a pretty good draw in this thing.
Yeah. It was very close, Mike, as you mentioned. Sure. I mean, the power points, which determined the first round bye. And, of course, like you mentioned earlier, Bayou did get the luxury of playing a home playoff game tonight. They keep their streak rolling. They had won 4 in a row. They got an opportunity to play, keep fresh. On the other hand, the con of it, of course, they do have to travel on the road. But the 4 and 5 seeds were very, very close, as you mentioned.
Mark, when was the last time Bayou's been in a playoff game?
Kurt McCain told me today it's been 20 years since they hosted a playoff game.
So that kind of pressure in that unfamiliarity that you may have had, you got out of the way tonight.
Exactly.
You kind of got that under your belt, and you won't be facing that. You'll be ready to play next Friday night, and it keeps you in your rhythm.
It does.
So I'm not one to really look for the positives, but those are. So we'll see.
All right. Well, we go on the road next Friday night. So if you can join on the road next Friday night, it'll go down to Capai County, and Gallman, Mississippi, where the Colts will take on Copiah next Friday night in the second round of the playoffs. If you cannot make it down for whatever reason, join in on YouTube next Friday night, and the broadcast will be coming your way. So, without any further ado, Mike, final score: Bayou 34, Cathedral 6. Cathedral ends the year 4-7. Bayou, of course, improves to 9-2. Mike, any final thought?
Good night.
Yeah, that's what I like. Thank you for listening and watching here tonight on YouTube. And if